Welcome to Punjab Nagara. We are with police officers George. George. And he's also here to aware the youth about the careers in their life, how to build their career in the life in policing, in police. Okay.
Yes.
So very taskful and very highly professional job. The police is very highly professional job in Canada. And how can a youth can join the police and can serve in the police for the country successfully? How can they achieve their goal to join the police? So I will ask him that what is the purpose of here. So George, welcome to here.
Thank you.
Okay. So what is your purpose to here to tell the youths that what you will be guide, how will you guide them?
Yeah, we just want to, explain that policing is a very rewarding career,
Yeah.
and really explain, how to make sure that you're competitive best if you want to apply, and what the process is to apply.
Yes. And you have so many pamphlets here, OPP, like auxiliary,
Yes.
and what is the purpose of this one?
So we have uniform recruiting, so that's to become an officer. We have the auxiliary unit, so that's to become a volunteer with the OPP.
Okay.
And then you have civilian employment. So there are various different positions you can get within the OPP, including if you wanted to work in our provincial communication center. So these are the folks that answer 911 calls and do dispatch, the people that talk to us, the officers on the road.
Okay. Could I show on the cameras?
Yeah, absolutely.
So these are the different kind of pamphlets he have. You
So
can
this is for the
see.
auxiliary unit.
Yeah. This is a auxiliary unit,
Yes.
and this is OPP,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
And wow.
So this is information to become an officer.
Okay. Yes, this is the information to come in the.
To become an officer. All the information is available on the OPP website.
Okay.
So it's opp.ca/careers.
So ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜੇ pamphlets, I'm just speaking original language, tell the original language.
Okay.
So ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜੇ pamphlets ਹੈਗੇ ਮਿਸਟਰ ਜਾਰਜ ਦਾ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਲੈ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ। ਅਲੱਗ-ਅਲੱਗ ਵੈਬਸਾਈਟ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਦੀ ਉੱਪਰ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੈਬਸਾਈਟ ਆਪਾਂ ਸ਼ੋਅ ਕਰ ਦਾਂਗੇ, ਮੈਂ ਬੋਲਾਂਗਾ ਵੈਬਸਾਈਟ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜੁਆਇਨ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ। So you can join the OPP as well, many different departments here. How can you, and you can read the literature and have the literature from here. So many pamphlets are here. Mr. George, any specification qualifications for you can tell them in briefly, how can youth have, what abilities and what the qualifications mean?
So if we take to become an officer specifically, stay out of trouble is important. Be good at school. Post-secondary education is important, although not a requirement, but it's important to be at your competitive best.
Yes.
Volunteer. They want to see that you give back to your community, that you're a leader in your community. All these things are important.
You are doing volunteer today?
I'm sorry?
You are doing volunteer today?
Yes, I do. I am actually. Yeah.
He is an officer and he is doing still volunteer. So his means that if you want to join the police, you should at least sufficient volunteership in the security in police department too.
What do you mean? Sorry, I didn't.
I mean that any youth who he want to join the police,
Yeah.
he should have. Where should he get the volunteership?
Oh, anywhere. You could be part of our auxiliary unit, so that's one part to do volunteer work. You could do volunteer work for seniors. You could do volunteer work for your local Meals on Wheels. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's just something that you actually give back to your community. That's what's so important.
So Mr. George means that if you want to come in the police, lot of information he have here on the booth. Want to give you about that how you can join the police, and in different departments you can have the informations on the OPP, and you can do volunteership in auxiliary, right?
Yes.
And you can have the information how to join the police on the pamphlets on website of the OPP, right?
opp.ca.
What opp.ca, you can go there and you can read all the requirements all the abilities, how you can do the volunteership too, right? How can you have the other qualifications, other abilities to join the police, right?
Yeah, everything is there, but everything that sets you apart from somebody else is helpful. Different languages, right? Your education, anything is good.
Thank you, officer, giving the information, all that, and we are thankful to you are here to giving the information.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Thank you so much. Bye. We are in Meet the Youth and Meet the Ability fair, and we are with Mr. Martin. He's in the army.
Yes, I am.
Canadian. So Canadian Army, we are here with Canadian Army today, Mr. Martin. He is also here doing volunteers. How can you join the Canadian Army, right?
That is correct. Yes.
Yeah. And what are the qualifications? What are the abilities? How you should do before join the army? And how can you gain all abilities? Mr. Martin, welcome here.
Thank you very much. The minimum requirement to join the forces, you have to have the age of between 17 to 57 years old. You have to be Canadian citizen or a permanent resident, and also to have a grade 10 or higher, depending of which trade you want to go. Also, we do offer free education. We'll pay for your books, will pay for your education, and on top of that, you're getting paid while in school. Then the only thing, when you'll be finishing your schooling, you're debt free, except in time. Every year you spend in school, you have to spend 2 years in the forces. Meaning, if you have a 4 years program in one of the school, you have to stay 8 years in the forces after that. Then your contract will be 12 years long. But you're debt free. Okay? And you have, during schooling, you have a pension, and you know right away what your trade will be, your occupation will be at the end of your education.
Mr. Martin, I read the news about 2 weeks ago that so many posts are vacant in Canadian armies, even including highly professional jobs. In Canadian Army, there are so many vacant jobs. Is there?
Sorry, I say that again?
Like so many vacant jobs. You can. There are so many jobs are vacant seats in Canadian Army. Is that true?
Yes, it is true. There is a lot of opportunity, and cooks and human resource administrator, financial service administrator. There is a lot of trade out there. We are in demand. And you can go on forces.ca to look for which trade are in demand and which trade we have some incentive to. So if you're coming in as already qualified, or you have a proof of schooling in that trade, we'll be pleased to maybe to give you some extra money when you're joining.
And what is this one?
This is a pop socket to put on back of your phone.
Okay. So this is just showing. And what is this one?
That one is for cooking. Basically, it's a 3 years program. We'll teach you from the beginning. Even if you don't know, you never spend any time in the kitchen, we'll teach you from the beginning. It's like how to turn on a stove, how to flip an egg, and so on and so forth, to all the way to how to become a chef.
And this is the literature, big book here.
That is basically the skill program. Again, there is another program where we'll be paying for your schooling, a little bit as the regular officer training program, and we'll pay again for your books, your education, and on top of that, you're getting paid.
Now I will speak in my regional language, okay? ਸੋ ਮਿਸਟਰ ਮਾਰਟਨ ਦਾ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਆਰਮੀ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਜੁਆਇਨ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਯੂਥ ਦਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਆਰਮੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜੁਆਇਨ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਦਾ ਲਿਟਰੇਚਰ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ। ਉਸ ਲਿਟਰੇਚਰ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਪੜ੍ਹ ਕੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਬੈਨੀਫਿਟਸ ਦੱਸੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਕੈਨੇਡੀਅਨ ਆਰਮੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਖਰਚੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਵਾਈਡ ਕੀਤੇ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ। ਸੋ ਮਨੀ ਐਕਸਪੈਂਸਿਸ ਉਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਵਾਈਡ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ। ਮਿਸਟਰ ਮਾਰਟਨ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿ ਅਲੱਗ-ਅਲੱਗ ਟ੍ਰੇਡਸ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਕਾਈਂਡ ਆਫ ਟ੍ਰੇਡਸ ਇਨ ਕੈਨੇਡੀਅਨ ਆਰਮੀ ਯੂ ਕੈਨ ਜੁਆਇਨ and you can ask even any website of the Canadian Army. You can go.
Forces.ca. And if you have any more questions, you can contact us through info.toronto@forces.gc.ca.
forces.ca ਦੀ ਵੈਬਸਾਈਟ ਤੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਅਲੱਗ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਲੈ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ ਕਿ ਕੈਨੇਡੀਅਨ ਆਰਮੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਜੁਆਇਨ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਮਿਸਟਰ ਮਾਰਟਿਨ ਗਿਵਿੰਗ ਦ ਇਨਫੋਰਮੇਸ਼ਨ।
Thank you very much and have a nice day.
ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਸੋ ਮਚ।